experience, but I've been experiencing it lately quite a few times because people are leaving our family, pursuing their career and their education to do better things, but they're going to be always missed. Unfortunately, Dr. Tomic is not here and then gave me this sort of responsibility and honor to talk about Miss Markia. She's leaving us. It's a bittersweet, but bitter for us because you're leaving our family, the Department of Pharmacy, and then sweet for you pursuing your education, earning your degree, which I heard you earned it already. Congratulations. And then doing what you always wanted to do. Miss Markia is our clinical pharmacy technician. She had done great job regarding smoking cessation. She's been deployed. She's always a reservist, so she's been deployed while she was here. She's been doing other reserve tasks on and off, in addition to doing our clinical pharmacist data gathering. She's a great mom also. I've seen it. Ma'am, thank you for all you've done for us. I appreciate you being you and your hard work. It's so difficult to see good people are leaving, but I know that you're going to be around, and then we're going to be working with you, hand to hand. Thank you. On behalf of myself, as a chief of department, Dr. Tomic as a clinical sort of pharmacist director, and then as on behalf of the entire department. Thank you, ma'am, and best of luck. Appreciate it.
I need to say something here. Dave forgot the plaque, so he has a plaque for you. And for those of you who don't know, she's going to HR to help with our hiring of civilians.
Oh,
Which-
so it's going to be less than 6 months?
Or else we'll know why it's taken 6 months. One of the two things.
That's what I think we're going to work together in the future. So we're going to have a good sort of person there to take care of our family as well. On the other hand, we are going to be losing 2 other soldiers, Specialist Barton and Specialist Montano. I did not have the privilege of working closely with the Specialist Barton, but I know that the gentleman is always been in inpatient, working, taking care of our inpatient, and as I heard that he had worked outpatient as well. From my short conversation with the Specialist Barton, I believe that he is pursuing his education, if I'm not mistaken, and then planning for some other careers in civilian work. Specialist Montano is another gentleman who is leaving. I know Specialist Montano very well. He's been taking care of Oswald, keeping me out of jail. Thank you. And then taking care of our supply and support. Very nice gentleman, a strong ethic to the work, and I hope that you keep the same thing. Chubby, beautiful baby also. Congratulations. It's bitter for me to lose 2 soldiers, outstanding soldiers, but sweet for you to go and then pursue your youth, your career, and your dream. Best of luck to both of you. And I give the floor to others. Please.
So I got to JBLM a few years ago. I didn't know either one of these soldiers, but as I started talking, kind of get an understanding, I heard some stories about these 2 soldiers. They kind of go back a little bit. There's a group of them that went to AIT together. Long story short, they enjoyed AIT a little too much. And then Barton comes downstairs inpatient. He had already worked outpatient, work supply. He came down there. At that time, we had a real shortage down at inpatient. And we had Barton kind of ran him through the ringers for a little bit. He worked a lot of night shift, a lot of evening shift, a lot of doubles. And then when we had, how do I word it? Personnel actions going on, And we were short NCOs, we were short supervisors. I tasked Barton. I said, "Hey, Barton," I said, "you're the green suitor. We're going to work evening shift, and don't be afraid to tell people what to do. You're the shift leader, the shift supervisor at the time." He had no problem doing that. He'd report to me, say, "Hey, this is what happened. This is what went on," and he always got it done. I tried getting him to stay because I feel like Barton is a great leader, whether it's military or civilian. I think he'd make a great supervisor, a great NCO. I know Sergeant Zapata and myself, we tried, talked to Sergeant Lord. Sergeant Lord bugged us, "Hey, like, what about Barton?" He wasn't having it. He wants to enjoy the civilian life. So I think you're staying around the area, right, to work on windmills. And I wish you the best. Montano, same sort of thing. He was up here, and then before he came downstairs, there was a deployment that was going on with the 21st Cash out of Fort Hood. They were headed to Iraq. They needed somebody. I jumped up. I was all excited about it, and then something came up, and I wasn't able to go. So we were kind of on a shortage when Sergeant Fardink was here, I believe. We were trying to figure out who are we going to send. We started going through the names and through the lists, and we really didn't have much to choose from. Whether it was PCSs, ETSs, profiles, different limitations, and Montano stepped up to the plate. I think his wife for it, because he didn't really get much of a notice. I think it was like, 2 or 3 weeks?
A couple days.
Yeah, a couple days. Yeah, hey, guess what? You're going to Iraq for 9 months. His NCO downrange was, I can't remember her name. Sergeant Hicks. I called her back at Fort Hood, said, "Hey, you're getting Montano. He's coming over there." And all I heard was great things about Montano over there. She praised him on how well he did over there, different things he did over there, not just for the pharmacy, but for the cash and for the company as well. He came down inpatient for a while, and same thing, worked all kinds of random shifts, and Montano never complained. He would occasionally, if we were slow, "Hey, mind if I get out of here a little early?" "Sure, man, go ahead." But anytime I said, "Hey, you know what? I need you to work a double. I need somebody to cover." "Hey, so I'll take care of it." He'd do it. We had a lot of floor cleaning and a lot of different stuff going on up here. We needed somebody. "Hey, Montano, guess what? You're going to do it." "Roger that. I'll take care of it." Never a complaint. I think the only thing he's complained about is, why is it taking so long for him to go home? I think he's been ready to go back to move down to San Diego with his wife and their son Micah. For probably about the last 4 or 5 months, he's been ready to go. And now that opportunity and that chances finally came, so he can move down to San Diego and attend school and further his civilian career. So thank you, Montano.
Okay, my experience with these students is a little bit different. When my kid came, I was the NCOSC of outpatient, and I remember that there were interviews happening, and they were really excited about my kid going to outpatient. Somehow, Dr. Thomas managed to snatch her away from us, and everybody was a little bit upset about that. But I heard nothing but great things from Dr. Thomas and everybody that's in that office, Miss April. Nothing but good things from them. Thank you. We're going to be missing you. For Specialist Barton, so when I got it here, the rumor was that if you needed something done, was to go to him. And I think it went a little bit to his head. He got a little bit cocky on that. But it is true. If you needed something done, you will go to Barton and it will get done. If somebody called out, especially inpatient, they start at 7:30 to about 15:30, 1600. And sometimes staff will call out around 14:30. And the person to cover, because he knew how inpatient worked, was Barton. So we would call and say, like, "Hey, Barton, we need somebody to work a double." And like Sergeant Burnell said, he would do it. And it was just not once a week. Sometimes another staff member will call out and do the same thing, and Specialist Barton will cover it. Even with a little bit of sleep, he would do that. So he was the go-to person in that. With Montano, same thing. I got here, he deployed, he came back, and it's the same thing. He knew how to do the vault, outpatient, inpatient, and I believe it was not 4 or 5 months ago. It was about a year since he came back from deployment. He wanted to go home. But yes, same thing. You needed something from them. They were working. Sometimes, like Sergeant Burnell said, on the floors. It was sometimes staying there till about 2 o'clock.
It was 4:30 in the morning.
Yes, 4:30 in the morning. And then the next day back at work. No complaints, only a little bit. But these two were the workhorses in the pharmacy, especially for us NCOs. Needed something done, then two will get it done. And we're gonna miss them. So.
Hello, good morning. I know a lot of things have been said about these two. Everything these two NCOs said, right on. I agree too. I'm not gonna go into depth, but I'm gonna keep this short. You two are good soldiers. Alright, from double days, inpatient, outpatient, everything. You guys, we all complain, but we complain and you just gotta still do the work. Alright, I want to thank you guys for that and all the stuff that you guys provided for us. Other police whole department. We just want to thank you. We're all family. Right, either when you guys are getting out the army, you're still our family. Right? If you guys need anything, I know I'll be here. Right? We're not kicking you out. You guys are still part of my family, our family in here. On behalf of inpatient, not just outpatient patients. I know they can't be here, time crunch, but I want to say thank you guys, all the hard work downstairs. Like I said, double shifts, 12-hour shifts, same extra rate, all that stuff. But yeah, I wish they could be here, but I just want to say thank you on behalf of them. Right, we always have people to fall back into. Please don't be a stranger. We're all family. We're all family in here, and keep in touch. Right, thank you for you guys. Thank you for your service. 6 years, 5 years, no matter if you guys have served. And thank you guys for that. All right.
Alright, so we got a plaque here. It says, Specialist Barton and Kenneth, thank you for your dedicated support and service to the Department of Pharmacy, Madigan Army Medical Center, in the United States Army while serving as a pharmacy tech. 25 June 2015 through 6 October 2019.
All right. Here's some grams.
Oh, it's my time to talk. I guess I can start out.
Oh, I see.
I might have opened up the floor, but I want to share something. My experience with Barton in Montana was a little bit different. Some occasions that I got into something else. We all got here at the same time, different paths. Barton and I both came from Fort Benning, and Montana came from elsewhere, Fort Sill.
We're lost in the woods.
We're lost in the woods. And we got to AIT together, didn't really talk to each other, never really hung out. And then we found out we were all coming here to Madigan. And we got here and we just kind of ran outpatient floors. We would fill prescriptions really quick and accurately. We would take our breaks together. We would meet up after work together. I would tell my wife I'm going to the barracks, so have a couple of drinks with Barton in Montana. I'll be right back. And we had like a little clique, just the three of us. We were three compadres, if you might. But after that, we all just kind of went our separate ways with marriages and with children, with promotions. But we still kind of had that camaraderie. We still did certain things together and just kept that friendship. And that's probably what I'm going to miss most. Excuse me. With that being said, I wish you all the best of luck with your endeavors, with life, with whatever y'all go through. Talia told me to text you because she didn't think I was going to make it home to pick her up so she could say bye to y'all as well. But if y'all do come to Korea, please let us know. That's it, man. I miss you guys. I wish y'all the best.
start out by saying thanks for everybody coming here. It means a lot. I think when you're working somewhere, when it's a tough environment, the only thing that really makes it is the people around you and your coworkers. Like, basically, make it where life isn't as hard. And I definitely have to say thanks for you guys, because you guys made my life not as hard. So, I'll say thanks.
Okay, we got one for Montano. It says, this is Montano Martin. Thank you for your dedicated support and service to the Department of Pharmacy, Madigan Army Medical Center, and the United States Army while serving as a pharmacy tech. 25 June 2015 to 6 October 2019.
Gotcha.
Alright, so I want to start off by first thanking my wife and my son for supporting me and dealing with me throughout my military career. Been a little bit of a handful, so they definitely helped with that. Also want to thank my leadership, NCOs. They helped guide me and at least kept me on the right track for the most part. So it was a great experience coming here and working with you guys. I want to thank everyone here who came and who couldn't make it too. I appreciate the time that everyone spent helping mentor me and help me learn the pharmacy, the ins and outs of it, because I've been through almost every position and it was great. Yeah, thank you all for coming out, and that's all I got. If I have to do this one more time too, sorry, can you leave early today?
No.
Oh.
Actually, I'm off today, so you got it.
Okay, I'll talk to you offline.
Please, offline.
Marquia.
I'll keep it short so you guys can take as much time. I just want to say thank you guys, and I'll probably go around and thank individuals independently because it's just me. But thank you guys for your support, especially as I was transitioning into a new role, a very non-traditional role for pharmacy technicians. So I definitely want to thank the pharmacists and a lot of other technicians and folks that help from BLS to tobacco cessation, just for you guys' support and patience as the clinical staff. Everybody went through Genesis and kind of trying to define this role and how I could be of service to everyone here. So again, thank you, and I will be back.
Before we start eating, can we just come by and congratulate these three individuals, please?